Hey guys, Hayden Bowles here over with Ecom Season, the best in the business for e-commerce, as well as Bowles Capital for the real estate. In this video, this is one of those ones that you want to watch all the way through, and I'm not being dramatic when I say this. It can directly alter the entire course of your life. Let me give you an example. When I found my first winning product, my Shopify store popped off, I was running Facebook ads, I went from nothing to making $20,000 a month very, very quickly. Now, it took me a while to find that product, but in this video, I'm going to give you like 8 winning products. I just sat down yesterday for over 3 hours to put together this presentation for you. So please drop me a like, please drop me a comment. I put a lot of effort into this one. I just want to give you not only the products, but examples of what you can do for the ads, the offer, the pricing, the sourcing cost, the targeting on your ads, and every single little thing in between with all the market research shown in front of you. So hope you're looking forward to it. All the resources are linked down below if you want to check out our course. We just opened up the TikTok ad course officially to the public. All that stuff is great. That's what we're doing for advertising. Let's jump in. So these are things that you can start selling right now. Now, to give you an example, the power of a winning product, I recently made a YouTube video talking about the full profit margin. You can check out that video of this e-commerce brand that last month, I just started a few months prior, went from about $2,000 a day to over $12,000 to $15,000 a day, doing $170,000 in sales. And again, that video talks about the profit margin. I'm not here to hide anything. However, how do you do 4,100 orders and have explosive growth on an e-commerce store? It's because you find the right product, and then of course you pair that with the right advertising, which is exactly what our course focuses on. I don't really go too deep into building a website and all this stuff. Well, it is important. I touch on those things, but advertising is 90% of it, because once you pair the right product, which I'm going to give you right now, all you have to do is run the ads the right way.
Senator, we run ads.
The first product I want to show you that absolutely really caught my attention when I started advertising was a full-size dog car seat cover. It's kind of a long name, but this is actually something I see a lot of people have. It hooks onto the back of the headrest and it just keeps all the hair in one place. Now, as somebody who grew up with very large dogs, 2 labs, they got hair everywhere. This is actually something that we had, and these products are very much so an evergreen product, which means you can sell it forever. Now, from a pricing, and then we'll talk about targeting perspective, you can source this product, the full-size version, for about $25. Once you are actually going through a direct manufacturer, maybe a dropshipping agent, or especially when you're ordering inventory, it'll get a lot cheaper. However, the target sale price for this product is going to be $69.99. The reason I came up with this, that is an average market price. It really all depends on how you're able to brand the product, how cool the ads are, a lot of things like that, but we're not actually going to start at that target price. What we're going to do is we're going to start a little bit lower to try and test the product. Because if we're not making sales at $59, you're probably not going to make them at $69, so we just want to get the advertising account started. Whether you're running Facebook ads, TikTok ads, it doesn't matter. Again, you'll be following our strategies for that, so you'll know how we test if you go through our course. However, you want to start a little bit lower for a couple reasons. Number one, it starts to optimize your ad account for a cheaper cost per purchase. So let's say it's TikTok, they're going to start thinking, oh, okay, a $20 cost per purchase is good. This is normal. They're starting to increase their budget. That works for them. That works for us. Let's keep it in that range. Well, if you do that and then you start increasing your price, usually that difference in the cost per purchase does not rise enough to match that, which just means you're making extra money. This is kind of an average price. Amazon's a little bit cheaper than this. It depends on the variation, but again, people are not really cross-referencing with Amazon. We'll talk about that. Now, as for the offer, this is really important. A lot of people just throw up their product. I see this all the time, even with some people I do consulting with, and sometimes it works, but they have a good product and they just have a completely trash offer. They're not bundling anything. They're not offering a discount. They're not doing something. And unless you're like Gucci or Louis Vuitton, some like brand, you know, never doing a sale, never doing any of that probably isn't the best strategy. It just depends on what you're trying to do. So for this, I would do buy 2, because most families that would have a dog would have 2 cars. You know, buy 2, save 30%. You could test that. A second offer that I would definitely test, which would more so be an upsell, but you could also bundle this, is offering them that main product, right? This entire car cover, but also offering them a dog hair lint roller, right? Because if you have this, not only it protects your car, but all the dog hair is in one spot. You're going to need one of those lint rollers, right? I'll throw up a picture of one. You're going to need one of those. I mean, those are a lifesaver. Now, as for the targeting, you're going to see a recurring theme on how we structure our targeting. Just remember, on TikTok specifically, as well as Facebook, you can use the expand interest or expand audience box right below it. That'll take whatever small audience you have, instantly open it up to the world. It could go from 2 million people to 150 million people, but now you're giving TikTok or Facebook, whoever it is, a framework to build off of. So, for an example, dog beds. This is tiny. This is only 658 to 800,000 people. That is way too small. Just as a free tip for you, this is, free tip that people pay money for. That is way too small. You cannot just run that. You can't do it. Doesn't matter. Now, what you can do is you can expand the audience though. And what will happen, this will instantly, if you're running this to the US and to Canada, this will instantly jump to about 130 million people. So you're like, well, now you're not really targeting dog beds, and you'd be right, but you are giving the ad platform a guide. You're giving them a starting point, right? And then another one that is much broader but still relates to it is pets. So pets is a general, 63 to 77 million. You don't need to expand this. You can down the road. I'm all for testing audience variations, but these are just some very simple starting things. You could turn around, go launch $20 or $30 a day ads just to get a couple sales coming in, and then from there you'll want to get your budgets a lot higher than that just to outpace the learning phase on TikTok. Again, we go through all that in the TikTok ad course. Now, this one specifically, very high search volume, okay? On Google Trends, check that out. I also looked at AliExpress, which I don't source off here, but it's always good to see what people are, all the sourcing prices are all over the place, but is there a lot of units sold? Okay, and there is. What are the shipping costs? Shipping's obviously ridiculous through AliExpress, but 5,000 units sold, 2,600. Same thing over on Amazon. You have listings with 1,000 reviews. That usually means they got 50 to 100,000 orders. Not a lot of people leave reviews. So, just different things like that we're looking at, and comparable pricing. Like I mentioned, Amazon's a little bit cheaper than what our target price is, which is $69.99. They're slightly cheaper. They're $59, and yes, they have Prime. But again, a side note, I've always, throughout the last 6 years, without failure, been able to sell a product for more than Amazon with no issues. You might think logically, why wouldn't someone go to Amazon, right? More trustworthy, faster shipping, probably a better experience. But nonetheless, people will buy from you with no research because they see your ad, your product, you're placing it in front of them, and they like that one, right? They saw your video breaking down the product. They're not thinking to go cross-reference just to save a few bucks. Most people don't do that, okay? Now, there's also many other products you can upsell and cross-sell inside the dog and pet niche. I just wanted to give you these for free. A couple of my big early winners. I did this was before the water bottle. I did 700,000 with an LED dog collar. This was my second product that exploded. Not the one that started making me 20 grand a month. This started doing about 30 for me. So it was really consistent. I did about 700,000 with an LED dog collar. I'll throw up a picture of what that is so you can get a visual, as well as 2.1 million with a dog water bottle. That was in about 7 months. So it was pretty good, pretty high volume, a couple $100,000 a month. That was one of the larger ones. Once I'd been in e-commerce for a while, it was like, hey, this is doing really well. It was roughly on par with the projector. I was one of the first people to blow up the portable projector, doing about $10,000 to $15,000 a day for quite a while. So those were similar levels. 2019, when I was really blowing up the e-commerce and starting to learn more aggressive ad strategies, that was a lot of fun. And that's also when we became one of the best-selling e-commerce programs, because I was able to show those aggressive strategies that most people in the industry don't, or they're really not able to show, but they don't show because they don't do it, right? They might have a smaller e-commerce store, but there's a lot more that goes into aggressive advertising and supporting that on the back end, okay? So those are some more products and things you can check out. Product number 2, more of an idea here in an industry, athleisure. This is a very, very interesting, just entire industry, right? There's a lot of things that goes into athleisure, and this is casual clothing, workout clothing, day-to-day clothing. And in my opinion, this is very LA style, New York style, right? But nonetheless, you can go Google it to see what it is. It's your trendy crop tops and joggers and whatever. Pricing and targeting, obviously, to be determined, right? What are you sourcing the pants for? Are you selling a shirt, a hat, or whatever, right? But just remember a basic rule of thumb, keep this at 2.5x in terms of the margin. Let's say you're getting the pants for $10, you're gonna wanna sell them for at least 25, probably 35. So, you're just trying to find that margin and build it in. A possible offer idea, bundle discounts, selling people 2 shirts, if they're buying pants, upsell them a shirt, a hat, whatever. You can really boost the average order value up. Not, in my opinion, I don't think a lot of people go online just to buy 1 t-shirt, right? They're gonna buy 3 shirts and a sweatshirt. So it's a lot of higher average order value potential, and athleisure is a really cool one. Now, as for the targeting options, and by the way, these targeting things that I'm giving you, people spend a lot of time doing research and trying to fret over the small specifics, oh no, what should I be doing? On TikTok especially, just leave it open, leave it broad, very general targeting. Here, I'll give you some right now for free. Clothing, accessories, health and fitness, right? You're kind of taking 2 different approaches to an industry, okay? It's also a large growing industry. So for an example, the Global Athleisure Market Forecast Report, massive increase. They're already doing $411 billion. That's a huge industry for these casual clothes, right? Now, one thing to note with clothing, there can be a little bit of issues with sizing and returns, but once you work that out, good to go. Influencer marketing is also perfect for stuff like this. Product example number 3. By the way, if you're enjoying this video, I got like 8 products for you. I'd greatly appreciate it if you drop a like down below and subscribe. Leave me a comment if you have a question. I'd appreciate it. Product example number 3, temporary tattoos. This is the type of stuff that absolutely blows up if you nail it the right way on TikTok and Facebook and Instagram. This stuff can work really, really well. Looks cool, trendy, get your favorite influencer to wear it. Boom, a lot of people are gonna buy from you, okay? So pricing and targeting, sub $5 with shipping. This is a cheap product. You might be saying, well, how on earth am I gonna source something for $5? You might not start there, but once you're doing 30, 40, 50 orders a day, you have something. And now you can take that something and go talk to what are called drop shipping agents. I will give you a free resource, one of the many that we provide for free inside of our course to all members. Go search up Dropship Agent. That's a company. I know the owners. I don't get any referral cut, but that is a beautiful place that you can get quotes at least to see what the pricing is, and it'll pretty much always beat any sort of drop shipping you're doing, but you can still drop ship through them going direct to the manufacturer, right? So if you're getting it for $5 all in, and you can sell it for, $19.99 to $24.99 would kind of be my range. It's a really easy margin. Now you still need a higher average order value to have consistency through something like TikTok ads, because the purchases cost money and that money fluctuates. Right? You're gonna have $14 cost per purchase, then $17, then $15. It goes like this a little bit throughout the days, and as well throughout the time of year. Possible offer idea, bundles all day. That is exactly what I would be doing on this. Multiple variations, getting different types of tattoos, sleeves, this, that, upselling products. You could do fake piercings as well. Just again, anything, just think about what's in that industry. You wanna boost that average order value, okay? Targeting options, tattoos, temporary tattoos. Tattoos, right? Look at this, 79 million to 96, more than big enough. You can target that by itself. However, temporary tattoo, not so much. 2 to 2.5 million. Anything under 20 million, it's too small. So you would just expand this interest, giving that as a framework. That interest is a framework to TikTok. Very simple. Now, this video is also sponsored by UpPromote. I want to let you guys know about this in case you have a product and you're trying to make sales for it. This is a good way to do a second sales channel. If you're struggling to make sales or want to add another sales channel, UpPromote is a massive affiliate network of people that will sell your product. And get this, you don't pay any advertising money until somebody sells your product. They have over 750,000 affiliates on their platform. You can check it out linked below. They also just dropped a new feature called the customer referral, which is a little bit different because people don't need to sign up for their entire affiliate program through your store. So it's just a great way to get extra sales. Again, something like that where it's like hiring a salesperson. They don't make any money until they're making you money. So it's a really good option if you have a good product or something you want to sell. Definitely check it out. I'll leave them linked below. Thanks to UpPromote for sponsoring this video. Again, solid resource that you can use. A very interesting and unique approach to the marketing, super helpful, can help you crush it on Shopify. Okay, product example number 4. This you might have seen blowing up on TikTok. Really funny product, really cool. I haven't bought one myself. However, it's more so targeted towards kids, and it's this little cactus, but it dances, it moves, it has lights, and it makes noise. It'll repeat back to you what you said. This is the craziest product ever, and because of that, it's going viral on TikTok, of course. So there's a lot of organic potential, okay? Very viral. 22 million views, 600,000, 4.4 million. So basically you put it in front of your baby or whatever, and the baby's making noise, and the cactus starts dancing. It's the funniest thing. I'll throw up a video of it. It's hilarious. And it just basically regurgitates what the person says. So it's crazy. There's a lot of famous kids and babies on TikTok that you could pay to promote this product as well. So there's a lot of different things you can do. But like those funny reaction videos where a kid kind of freaks out, like a little scared of it, that always goes viral, right? So easy organic potential. You run a Spark ad, which is exactly how we show you how to build a ton of engagement through your ads inside of our course. You run that type of ad the right way to a viral video, oh my gosh, you are going to have millions and millions of likes and views so fast. It's like one of the main ads for one of my stores has like 22 million views. Like it's so much social proof. It's huge. Now, of course, I can't just give you the product, but the pricing and the targeting. This is also very helpful. Sourcing cost, $8 to $9. You might be a little above that, a little below that, depending on where you're sourcing it from, how many orders you're getting. Again, the more orders you're getting, the more leveraging power you have against different manufacturers. Now, target sale price, $29.99 to $34.99. You might say, well, Hayden, you just showed me a picture of Amazon for $18.69. And you would be right. But again, it doesn't matter. And that's the whole point. It does not matter. Now, use this as a framework. Start low. Start at $19.99. I don't care. But start low, and then as it's working, you can slowly test increasing that price to see how much you can get away with. For an example, the mini projector that I mentioned, I was literally one of the first people to blow this product up, late 2018, early 2019, started blowing it up. A lot of, like, every single day we were sending out about 15 DMCA, which are copyright takedown notices, to like 15 to 20 different Shopify stores because they were ripping off exactly what we were doing. Copying our logo, copying our name, slight variations, stealing all the photos, all the descriptions, all the videos, exact ads, every single little detail. And that product was selling for $69.99. And then I was like, okay, let's raise it to $79.99. No change. $89, no change. $99, got a little pushback, so I brought it down to $89.99. That was a sweet spot, $20 above what it was already selling at profitably. Crazy. That helped me beat the competitors because I was able to charge more, and of course they tried to copy it, but we already had so much momentum on the ad account, we were getting purchases for really cheap. So again, just play around with the starting price point. Possible offer ideas. Buy two, get one 30% off. How funny would it be with two cactuses looking at your baby, right? Or get a bundle of it with a plushie toy or something. And the reason we want to do this, we want to get that average order value a little bit closer to 40. I really like to have it in the 40s. That's kind of my minimum. You can make money with it being under that, but it just becomes a little more difficult with the advertising, especially on TikTok. Now, of course, how do you target a child? Well, you don't. You target the parents, baby, kids, and maternity. This is a generalized category in TikTok with a lot of drop-down specifics below it, but this is the general one. Massive, up to 100 million people, very general audience. You could also pick more specific stuff underneath it, but this audience alone will do it just fine. You can also target nothing. You can target different variations of the recommended interests on TikTok. You don't actually need to necessarily target anything, and that's part of a scaling strategy. But if you already have some pixel data and the platform knows a little bit about who your customer is, they can just go target to the broad market, and actually it can work quite well. So that's a little bit more about that one. Now, the next one is really cool. I've seen this product for many years, and I've never tried it myself, but I think it's a great opportunity if you can source it the right way. It can be a little bit difficult to get a good manufacturer for this. This product is a thick weave blanket. Very much so a decor item. Yeah, you might use it on movie night, but it's just kind of draped over your couch, folded up. Looks awesome, like a thick weave, really plush, just comfortable, warm, and inviting, okay? So you could target all sorts of different things. We'll actually jump to that right now. Home decor, interior design, blanket. There's, all sorts of different things that are large or small. Like for blanket here, you'd want to expand that interest. You wouldn't need to for home decor. You could take a lot of approaches. Now, to jump back to the pricing here, sourcing cost. There's different sizes to the blanket. There's king size, there's queen size, there's smaller, there's larger. It goes by centimeters, usually or inches. But you can check that out. So it might be anywhere from 25 to 40 bucks, depending on the size. But what you do, if the difference between a medium blanket and a large blanket is $5 for you, well, you're going to charge $10 or $15 difference for the next step up to your customer. So you're offering what's called a variant. That's a variant for the product, and so you can target different things. So I would start this product selling it around $69.99, and I would try to raise it slowly as it's working. And again, offers different size variants, buy one, get one half off, or bundle it with a similar product, like a throw pillow or something for a couch. So simple things like that. Product example number 6, I showed this one last month. I still think it is an epic product that not a lot of people are taking advantage of. One person actually reached out to me and said they were doing a few $1,000s a day with it. So that was really cool. This is a fingerprint biometric lock that doesn't look aggressive. Most locks have like a huge keypad. This keypad is hidden until you slide your thumb across the screen. So really cool product. It doesn't cost a ton. You can source it for probably under $30, but easily sellable for $70, $80, $90. So I'd start it again a little on the low, recurring theme, and slowly raise it. Possible offer idea. I really like this one because you have more than one door in your house. You might want to have it on 2-bedroom doors, maybe your office, maybe whatever, the door from your garage. It doesn't matter, but right, you're able to boost that average order value. If somebody orders 2 of these, even if you give them 20% off, oh man, your average order value is instantly 120, 130. It's crazy. So that would really help your advertising. As for targeting, home decor, home improvement, security, office, work from home, it doesn't, like any of those little things could be great things to try. And again, you're going to want 3 to 5 interests to test with, just to kind of blast it out, see a few different audiences, and try to get a couple purchases, right? Product number 7, again, another one I've shown, Diffuser. These products will never go away, but here's the kicker. There's always new variations, new styles, new looks. There's bamboo diffusers, there's metal ones, there's plastic. Like there's so many different things. And again, for an offer, I really like this one because you can bundle it with a quantity break for the oils, the stuff that goes in the diffuser. So you do a lot of water and maybe a scented oil of some sort. There's a lot of things you can do, but you can bundle those together and boost your average order value. So pretty cheap to source this one, under 15 bucks. I would start it for like 30, try to sell it for 40. I haven't done this myself, but I was managing a client that we were doing a lot of consulting with them, and they were doing like 1,000 a day with it. And by the time we were done working with them, they were doing like 12,000 a day. So pretty cool. That was 2+ years ago, but really good average order value, consistent profit, right? Super nice. Now, as for TikTok targeting options, there's a lot of options for this one. Just search it. You can try anything from, aromatherapy, diffuser, yoga, meditation, health, wellness. There's a lot of different things, right? A lot of different things you could try. Final product. One of my personal favorites. I have sold this. This did $5,000 a day for me for quite a while just through Facebook. Dual arc electric lighter, no gas, no butane. My broker who buys and sells e-commerce brands and helps facilitate that says that he just sold one of these. I mentioned this a month ago. Somebody sold a brand only running TikTok ads for $900,000 that was selling this. So it is good on TikTok. You could definitely test it. You could get this product for about $8 to $9. That's the average. I know that because that's what I was paying. I was paying $7.45. Now, target sale price, 30 bucks. I know you can get that because that's what I was getting. But you could start it a little lower. You can maybe get $34.99. Play around with it. Easy offer, 50% off. Buy two, get one 50% off. Anything like that. Very simple. Now, as for the targeting, lighter fluid, you'll have to expand these, but different things like that, lifestyle, outdoors, just general stuff, no targeting. It's a little bit more difficult for the lighter. Just be careful in the ad copy. You can't say like, light your cigarette with this lighter. You can't do that. So you got to be a little careful. But yeah, those are all the products. I just wanted to give you those, 8 different products that are all working extremely well. Take a good look at all of these. These are things that are selling right now, today, that you could use that are making consistent sales for other people who just know how to run the ads. That's it. Like there's no direct advantage. They just know how to run the ads. So if you want more information on how I run everything inside my e-commerce business, our TikTok ad blueprint is officially open as of today and live for the public. So we did a small test group. We got a lot of feedback. And based on that feedback, I brought in a guest who's an expert inside of email marketing who dropped 7 amazing videos inside of there for us. I also filmed about a dozen new videos myself based on little things that we got feedback for. There's going to be new content going in. If you enroll in the next couple of days, probably the next 5 days as of when this video is posted, you'll have access to all the bonuses, the original content, the new content as well, and every new thing that we're doing, and you're still able to save a few $100 on the price of the course. So we're opening that up right now. If you're brand new to e-commerce, get the bundle of both programs. You'll see 2 options on the checkout page. For like $200 more, you can add our entire other e-commerce program. This new product is basically just TikTok ads. We talk about a few other things, upsells, email marketing, but it's TikTok, not research, building your store, sourcing, all those things. That's in our other program. You can bundle those for basically the same price. And if you're just getting started, that shows our entire framework step by step, not just TikTok ads. The link for that is in the description. Really, really good program. There's a reason for the last 5 years we've been doing extremely well inside of the education business for e-commerce while also running my own stuff. But I really hope you enjoyed this video. I sat down for hours to put this together just to do the research for you so that you have the right idea of what to sell, how to structure it, the targeting, the offers, all those different things. So I hope you appreciate it. Please drop a like, subscribe, and comment down below. Definitely check out the resources again, linked in the description, as well as UpPromote, super good for affiliate marketing. All right. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you in the next one.